What's up, you guys, and welcome to the official podcast of Damian Talks Education. So listen up. I am here to talk about all things education on my podcast. So get prepared for some realness and honesty of education as I walk you down through various of topics that's happening in the education world with some amazing guests, to sharing stories relating to education and so much more, because I got you covered with education. So join me on this journey of education with me. Hey everyone, and welcome to Damian Talks Education. Yes. As far as you guys, we have made it through another week. Yes, give yourself a hands clap. I'm glad it's Friday. It's been a week. You guys. It's been a week. And hopefully your guys' a week has been great. So yeah, you guys let me know on social media, all right? So we're just gonna hop right into it today, you guys, because you guys could tell, barely dancing. I'm just hopping right straight into it because this is a very exclusive episode right here. It's a very exclusive episode right here. And I have one of my good friends on, you guys, Prince TJ. And the reason why he is here today is because he has a lot to say. I'm gonna say that. Well, actually, the both of us, but he has a lot to say about something that needs to be addressed. And I hate to always, if I'm not on here doing it, I'm probably doing it somewhere else. But I'm sick and tired of like bringing up the past. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about, which is The Educators. Ever since that show has ended, there has been like literally, in my opinion, my view, like chaos with it. Of, like there's false information about this. People are not saying, this or that and whatever. Now, over here onto my show, you guys know what it is. I love to hear people out, to hear their side of the story. And I'm not saying, Andrew, if you're watching, I'm not saying that your story was wrong or incorrect. That was your side of the story, okay? I'm not here to pick sides. I'm not, you guys. But something that you said, when you came on, and you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this was way back in January. You guys make sure to check that out. The link is on the screen right now. But hey, y'all, we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it. So please, everyone, welcome back. One of my good friends to the show, you guys. I believe this is like his fourth or fifth appearance on my show already. So let's welcome Prince TJ to the show, everyone.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hello,
yes,
everybody.
yes. How? Well, again, welcome back to the show, Prince TJ. Like I said, I believe this is like your fourth or fifth appearance already on here. So
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here, and it's been so many times I've been here. So, woo!
I
I'm back
know.
though.
I know
Back.
you're back, you're back, you're back. So how are you doing today? How has your week been? Let me say that.
You know that saying when they say you feel how you look, and so I think today I look mighty good. I look great. So I think I feel good. You know, feel good, look good, just everything good.
I love that. I love that. All right. So we're just gonna get right into it, Prince TJ. Because you have, something that you want to say. Um, because we had on Andrew. This was back, at the beginning of the year, you guys, back in January, of to where, he shared, of his side of the story of what happened with him on the educators. Um, and I don't know if you guys could tell, into that interview. Um, but as Andrew was talking about it, I, y'all saw that I was just, quiet. I was like, uh, uh, but you guys know I love to hear everybody out. And Prince TJ, you had joined that show, quite towards the end of our eighth season. Um, and well, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning because as you and Bronnier was joining the show, there was like a lot of hate towards y'all. I would say that if you can remember of you guys joining the show, it was not positive. It was negative. It was negative. So let's just start from the beginning and let me hear from you of how you first discovered the educators, how you came on, and this and that. So break it down for us.
Well, to the public, I joined the show in May, but to producers and to the people backstage, I joined the show in March of 2023. And so I joined alongside Rodney Seymour, which came on who joined the show the same time as me. And, so okay, this is how it started. Back in, I think it was about January. I think it was about January when Andrew and Damian came up to us and was like, "Hey, y'all guys want to join the show?" Because the energy when we had it, when we guest co-hosted together, it was just us three. It was you, Brian, and I, and we guest hosted. We came back for the new year, and it was uh, five of us. It was you, Andrew, Bry, me, and your sister, Demaya. And it was all five of us, and it was a great time. And then the next couple of shows, we went down to Andrew, me, Damien, and Bry, the four of us. And that was kind of, I say that was kind of like our audition for the show
Yeah.
because it was just so much positive energy in the room. There was so much fun times in the room, and there will be so many debates between him and I. There would be so many debates between Bry and I. It was just basically everybody, versus me. So when they asked us and we said yes and we signed, and when we signed the deals for the show, because when you're doing a show, you got to sign, of course, because
Mm.
this business is crazy. You don't understand what people would do to you in this business. So
Yeah.
we had to. So when we were done signing, congratulations, gentlemen, you guys will be joining us in March. We're like, okay, that gives us some time to prepare. That gives us some time to, finish our projects that we have outside of this show, and that gives us a solid time. So it was all positive up until I think it was one point we had a meeting, and Andrew didn't attend the meeting. He didn't show up, and this is like an important interview. Doing a show like doing a panel show, and plus having the new host join the show, of course, want to have all these different type of meetings. You want to plan the show. You want to plan who's going to introduce us, who's going to be the moderator. Well, Damien always been moderator, but who's going to who's going to do what part is who going to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is the meeting where we're planning what segments do we have in the show. What games are we going to play? Um, when is the season going to end? Like these are important meetings to have.
Yes.
And so during this time, we're meeting up, and and this was like a couple of months. Damian and I have met. We met that September,
Hmm.
and this was like in January. So this is a meeting. Everybody's still getting to know each other a little better. We're like I said, we're planning meetings, we're planning segments. People were writing what we're going to talk about,
Yeah.
So, like I keep saying, this is an important meeting to attend. While everybody is in it, woo, y'all, I still get
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
talking about this because this is like, wow, this is my first impression of him. So everybody is in attendance. Damien is there. I'm there. Rye is there. The producers are there. Everybody's there, but somebody's missing. Who could that be?
Yeah.
Andrew Frett is missing the meeting. And I just gotta say this. I gotta get this on my chest. It's
Okay.
every time. It's every time, every meeting, there
Well,
is a reasoning behind his absence, right?
yes.
I get that you have a personal life outside of this business, but what comes with this business and what comes with being, if you want to get a free pass to be absent, the least you could do is communicate. I mean, seriously,
Yes.
the
Yes.
least you could do
Yes.
is tell me or tell us that you're going to be gone. So that's
Right.
the big problem that we had. He
Right.
didn't even communicate to us that he wasn't going to be there. So,
Yes. And let me add this
and,
right here.
yeah,
Well, what? Yeah,
but
let me add this right here. Yeah, I believe what that was like our first meeting up, right?
first meeting, first
And
meeting,
and
important.
yeah, and yeah, I remember that. I really do. And he didn't show up. I think he maybe did. I don't know. Well, he's always running late. And I think you guys, you and Branier was like, panicking. It's like, okay, where's Andrew? Where's Andrew? Where's Andrew? Then me over
Yep.
here, like I'm very like calm and collected because y'all, I don't think I ever told this story on here, but I'm used to it. I'm
You
used
just
to it. Andrew always been before, Bronnier, Prince TJ, and everybody else who was on the show. I was always used to it. So I was like, yeah, yeah, I'm used to it. So
absolutely, and that's the point I was going. Like while Brian and I was panicking over here because not and need I mention this was in January. We had done a test run for a new daytime show we were trying to do called The Joy, and he was on there, and he only attended about 2 episodes. And one of his excuses was he was out going to get a Santa hat.
now I know, okay, audience, I know you're laughing. I know you're laughing. Yeah, at that time, yeah, I was laughing too. But I mean,
We were all
like,
laughing.
what?
Okay, a Santa hat, really? And so we were filming around the holidays. Uh, we never film on holidays.
Right.
Amy can tell you. Anybody who's worked with us can tell you. We give you your holidays off. We
Hmm.
give you your mental breaks off. Because anyway, we already discussed about mental and about breaks before, but
Right.
so okay, back on track. So he didn't attend. Boom. Okay. Okay. He didn't attend. Give him a chance, right? Because we're all about chances over here. Give him a chance. Okay. We bag off. We have our meeting, just three of us and the producers. Okay. Good. Perfect. Fine. We've been in this business before. People miss days. Okay, whatever. Fine. Push it back. Okay. Come to the next meeting. um, we're planning our next meeting and we're setting up the next meeting. Okay, is everybody free this day? Or we're setting up schedules because that's very important while also doing the show. You have to set schedules. You have to come together to be like, okay, Damon, are you available this day? Prince TJ, are you available? Bride, Andrew, right?
Yeah.
So while we're doing that, and we're texting, y'all, we're texting. While we're doing that, he gives us a response. He gives us a response. Okay, we pick out a date. Perfect. See y'all then. That day comes. Damien, he always arrives first. Damien's gonna be the first one. I don't care what he's going through. I don't care where he at. He gonna be there first.
Yes.
Damian at first, he texting, where y'all at? Shoot. Me over here, I forgot. I got a short-term memory. Okay.
Yeah.
I got so much
Yeah.
stuff going on. I don't remember. But
Understandable.
even though I forget when he texts, oh shoot, drop everything, go to the meeting. Okay, I'm here. Bry's there.
Yeah. Where's he at?
Mr. Bry. Mr. Bry. Okay. And I'm telling you, from the stance that we're at right now, May 2024, I still do not remember a meeting with Andrew about the educators for season 8. Okay, perfect. Everything. Damian done had it. He's turned to nuts. Okay, he's going nuts. Now roles have switched. When me and Brian were panicking, Damian was calm. The roles have switched this time. Me and Brian calm because we're like, oh hell, we already expected this. Damian just went nuts.
Yeah.
Damian,
I
you
completely
guys, you don't even understand, guys. I'm not done. I'm sick of this nuthead. I'm sick of this. I have had it with him. Okay, I have had it. I'm like, woo,
Yeah,
woo, what you
I
got
was,
over here?
woo, you guys, I was,
You were
woo.
pissed off. And so we were like, Damien, calm down. We gonna get him on here. And so, well, we weren't able to get him on here because guess what? We're not Superman. So I wonder what his excuse was that time. I don't remember. But Damien has lost it. Damien has had it with him. So I ain't wasting no time, right? Talking this slow. Okay. Okay.
No.
So Damien's went nuts. He's going off. He brought up to us, he says that Andrew's got to go.
Yeah.
Andrew's got to go. But Damien said not yet. He gave him another chance. Damien's that type of guy. He's nice. We're like, hell no, I give him a chance. But we the newbie, so we're not gonna.
Right.
Damien gives him another chance. I think he shows up to this meeting. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. But
Yes, he
I think
did.
this. Okay.
Yeah.
This was probably sometime in February or March or something like that. He shows up to this meeting. We're good. We're discussing. Have a great meeting. Good night, everybody. Plan the next meeting. It takes a lot of meetings, y'all.
Yep.
It takes a lot of meetings now.
Lots of meetings.
I wonder what happens this time, y'all. He doesn't show up. Mind you, everybody's in attendance again. Everybody's in attendance. Okay. Fred is not here. Look, Damien is about to get ready to go snap somebody's head off. Damien is mad. He's angry. So when Damien went up to production and he said that basically he wanted him gone. And we agreed as well too. We agreed. We were like, yeah, because we can't keep having this happen to us. We can't just keep going through the same over and over and over and over and over again. It kind of gets to a point where it's kind of tiring and it's kind of disappointing, because okay. So boom, we get to a point where production is in agreement with Damien and us meaning me and Bry. When production agrees, next stop is the network. Went to the network, they are in agreement. And so once everybody is in agreement, now the production has to go to Andrew and tell him that he's gone from the show. Basically, that he has gotten fired, let go from the show. Okay, boom. Boom. Then Damien, here, okay, production, okay, let me tell y'all. Then the production let him know Then he texts Damien. And this is where I'm handing the story over to Damien. When he texts you, what did he tell you?
Y'all, Andrew Freds, he had told me, and I'm paraphrasing you guys, that well basically he was saying that it was all me. It was all me that I had did this, that I had let him go from his show, y'all. His show. Okay. And he kept on bringing up all the time. And I feel that's why if you guys, if you watch back, in past seasons, you guys can see the energy between me and him because he always brings this up to me. He is the founder. Well, I'm the founder, so blah blah blah. This, well, I'm the founder, blah blah. And you guys, that literally always brings me down. It brings me like, so you think that you're up here. You're up here, then what's the point of me being here then? Since you
Can I
think,
chime in on that?
go ahead, please, because oh good gosh.
When, ouch, when, oh, excuse me. Uh, anyway, when Damien, was telling us stories about, he's basically, this is his tour. This is what he's known to do. This is what he's known for. Known for not showing up. I said, wow, I'd be danged. So what had happened was I was like, oh really? Okay. And so I'm assuming Damien, he was like, okay, and this is what Damien told us. He was like, when Andrew always brings up, he's the founder, and he's the founder, he's the founder. I was like, wow. So I asked Damien, I said, what did Andrew do for the show? He said, show up to the tapings sometimes. He said sometimes he'd show up to the tapings. I said,
Late,
so
late to the tapings.
late. So I asked him, so who's writing, who's, directing, who's, editing, and, who makes sure everything is straight? And he said, I do. I said, okay. So what does Andrew do again? And he said, shows up late to the tapings. I said, is that the only thing that he does? He said, yes. I said, wow. So he can claim the title of founder. I don't care what you say. If to anybody out there, you can claim the title of something, but you have
Right.
to own up to that title. You have to work for that title. I don't care
Say
what you
that.
created. I don't care
Say
what you
that.
founded. You have to work and, you know, commit to that title. So
Say
if you
it.
want to be
And
founder, if
he
you want to be
will.
creator, then you have to do what it comes to create a show.
Right,
Definitely.
right. And he was, at the very beginning, when we started all this, he was. But then, like in season two, that completely changed. I don't know what happened with him, what was going on during that time. I don't know. But once we started season two, he was just, I was like, okay, I guess he probably wants to let me do it for a season. I was like, okay, okay. But then you guys, after season two, okay, here comes season three. I'm still doing everything. Okay, well, oh, okay. Then, season four, five, so on. I was like, oh, what? Okay, Andrew, you putting everything on me now without telling me anything. He just like, Damien, you take it all. Do everything.
Oh well.
Why would you do that to me without communicating with me first about it? I'm totally fine if you have wanted me to take over everything, fine. Just let me know. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that. And oh,
And nobody want to do that by themselves. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of work,
yes,
and then you still have your outside life to do. So I want to
yes.
say to all the people out there, you can claim that you're founder all you want. You can say, I created this, I created that. But are you committing to that title? That's why when I created the joy, I didn't. throughout the promotional tour, I didn't say, oh, I created this thing. I created the whole thing. This is all my idea. No, that's not how it goes. You have to give credit where credit is due, and that's where I come in. I give credit where credit is due. Yes, I might have brung the idea to the table, but the actual people were there to create the show. Okay, Brian was there to help out with the whole thing. David was there to help out with the whole thing. Courtney was there to help out with the whole thing. Katrina was there to help out with the whole thing. The hosts, the producers, the writers, the editors, the directors, everybody that's behind the scenes is the creators of the show. Because without no host, guess what? There's no show. So who's really the creator now? Anyway, back to my story. Bedtime story. So after he tells Damian that or whatever his may be, Damian sends him a voice message. And he sends a voice message back and basically stating that he's not going anywhere, that this is his show that he created. He's not going anywhere. He was blaming it on Damian. You cannot kick me off. This is my show. I've worked my behind off. I'm just doing this and doing that. And then we were like, he came to a meeting, I think, or something like that. We were on call or something. And I was like, so Andrew, what have you done for the show? I try to find gas. Where's the gas? You've clearly been absent for the whole month of December. So I was like, Andrew, as the vice president of production, you officially wasted my time. You've become tired to me. So clearly that Damian doesn't want you here anymore. The production, me, Bri, nobody. Because our time is not about to be wasted again. No, 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 no. I learned my mistakes. Hiring people who are tired, hiring people who don't know how to work a production, hiring people who don't know how to show up at simple meetings. That's what I've learned. And so, right when, he tells Damian that I'm not going anywhere, this is my show, he goes to run his social media. He runs to social media, amen? And when he runs to social media, he says, all right, you guys, the educators is ending.
Oh, wait.
So what?
I have it. I have it, you guys. I have it. I have it. I have it.
I said, wait a minute. I just signed my freaking deal. Signed my deal. I'm not going anywhere. I said, I'm not going anywhere. Because if that were to happen, guess whose times has been wasted now? My time, Damian's time, Bride's time, the people behind the show's time, everybody's time is wasted. So that definitely didn't happen. He can claim the name of a founder all he wants to, but if you actually don't put in the work that needs to be put in, then no, 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 you don't get to make that decision no more. You don't get to do that.
Yeah.
What do you say, man?
Yeah. And well, here it goes right here, you guys. Well, this is on Instagram. Um, and he had put official affected immediately. After 4 years, I have decided to step down as a founder and co-host, and I am handing the keys over to Damian Anderson. Now this was a hard decision because y'all forgive me because I'm laughing. Now this was a hard decision because I have a lot of things on my plate. And then he goes on and on, blah, 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 blah. But what gets me right here is the first part I say, you guys. After 4 years, I have decided to step down. No, you did not. No, that's lies. That is lies. You was fired. Admit it, you was fired.
And when he came on this podcast right here, Damian Talks Education, it really, while watching it, it really broke me because I'm like, okay, first of all, this is what I'm tired of.
Mhm.
I'm tired of people going to social media lying. First of all, and the reason why I'm here today is to clear up my name. Because in that interview, Seymour Productions was brought up. I'm here
Mhm.
right now to represent my company and the company that I work behind. Well, not necessarily my company, but the company that I'm at currently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, with that said, you're not gonna pass your productions. Another thing that was said on the interview. Um, daggone, it was a long time ago. Uh, Seymour Productions only care about the ratings. Let me tell you something. That's a good quote. I can hang that right above, right here by my name.
Yeah.
Productions only care about ratings. I mean, because okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way for the
Yeah. Break
people
it
who
down.
don't
Break it
understand.
down.
Somebody like Andrew doesn't understand the basics in the knowledge behind production. And this is what I'm passionate about, so I know a lot. If you have a national syndicated show, okay, Andrew, I'm talking to you because I know you're gonna be watching. If you have a syndicated show, national syndicated show on national network, let's say Fox. Let's say Fox. You have a show on Fox. It gets canceled. Let's say after 5 seasons. Your show, Andrew, the Andrew Fresh show gets canceled after 5 seasons. They're not going to go to you or not even get canceled yet. Hold on. Let's say your ratings are now declining and you're on the verge of getting canceled. Fox is not going to come to you saying, "Oh, Andrew, I know you love this show. So, and because your ratings are declining, we're going to pick you up for another season. We're going to pick you up for season 6 just because you love this show, just because um you don't have any other things to do and you are really passionate about this show." They're not going to be like that. They're going to be like, "Hey, no, 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 no. This is our network. We can't have this show representing our network if the ratings are declining, the people aren't liking this show, and so sadly, you're gonna have to be canceled." And when they tell you that your show has been canceled, they're not gonna come to you saying, "Hey, Andrew, what's wrong? My show got canceled." Oh, Andrew, I didn't know you felt this way. You know what? Your show's not canceled anymore. We're gonna pick you up. We're gonna pick you up until season 10. We're gonna give you a 5 more season renewal. Yes. No. They gonna come to you. "Hey, my show got canceled." They gonna come to you saying, "What's up, Andrew?" Be like, "My show got canceled." Go find a new one. Go find a new one. That's exactly what's going to happen. So when your ratings are declining at the company, if they're not watching it, what's its purpose to be out? What
Mm.
is its purpose to be out if nobody's watching? I know some people, they don't look at the ratings, they don't look at the viewers. But who am I interacting with if there's no viewers? Who am I interacting with if there's no viewers? I can tell you what. I tell you what. I have a show coming out this fall called the Prince TJ Show. And what I'm going to be doing is interacting with the audience. And if the ratings are declining and I have no audience to interact with, then guess what's going to happen? The Prince TJ Show is going to get canceled. I understand the business. So I'm not going to go home and be like, "My show got canceled." Of course, I'm going to be sad. Of course, I'm going to be a little heartbroken. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get on my big 12 fast foot and I'm going to go search for me a new job. But before I do that, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to realize, okay, I got canceled this time. What can I do differently? Is that understandable, Damien? What
Absolutely.
can I do differently?
Hmm. Absolutely.
If I were to get fired from the educators, I I can promise this to you. I am not ever going to go to Damian. I know you did this. I know you got me fired. You know what? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not gonna go to social media and put out any false information on a
Mm,
show that I got fired from. I'm not
mm,
gonna go on a press tour going on many different shows saying I left. I didn't get fired. I left. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say Damian or Brad backstabbed me. I'm gonna say, look, I got fired. I know what I did wrong, and I wish you gentlemen luck. I wish you best. I'm gonna still keep watching because this show is great and has always been. And that's what I'm gonna say.
yeah, let's because I want to talk about this right here quickly, you guys. There's no shade, to my past co-hosts onto that show. But I feel like, when Bronny and Prince TJ, they had joined, that was like a new energy to that show. And I quite feel, and this may be true, that people was liking the three of us onto that show because they could, relate, to all of us.
Absolutely.
And that's
Thank you for
why,
saying that.
yeah. And, yeah, I am, still, sad, that, that show had been canceled. But I mean, people, they have really relate to us when it was just the three of us because
Mhm.
it was something totally different, totally different. And
Absolutely.
people was loving it. They was loving it.
And
So
I can tell you, not to cut you off, I'm sorry for keep
yeah,
cutting you off. Your
you're
viewers are gonna
fine.
hate
You're
me.
fine.
But I gotta tell you, I'm not just saying this because it's us. Look, and I'm not gonna say this just because it's us. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this because I seen it. When Brian and I joined the show in May, not only did we bring a new energy, but we brought out an energy out of Damien that you guys never seen before.
Yeah.
And I believe that was a Damien that you guys never seen before. And I want to say this thing. They loved us, which is why we're back. We're back this fall.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
was announced on the Damien show back, I think, in March or April that we back. Because you guys loved us so much, we back. And I gotta say, I truly miss working with these gentlemen. All of us are sad that
Yes.
the show ended. All of
Yeah.
us are very disappointed that the show ended. But guess
Yeah.
what we did? Guess what we did? Take a guess. Take a wild, big old guess. No, we didn't go to the networks crying. Guess what we did? We made a big, huge, brighter, big, enormous, humongous comeback. And we back this fall.
I'm so happy. I really am so happy.
Yeah,
Uh,
I gotta say, because he brought up the educators season 9, I gotta bring it up too. And I gotta tell the truthful part into that.
let's get comfortable in our seats, audience. Let's get
Get your
comfortable.
popcorn, get your wine, get your juice. Because I gotta say, last year in 2023, it was he's true. That's the only part he got correct. Yes, the show was supposed to return for season 9 with Damien, him, me. That's the only part he got correct.
Yeah.
Oh, he got some more parts correct too. We were on the hunt for a co-host. We put that on the back burner because we had to roll with it. Let's go. Let's go. So when we done that, I'm gonna keep it real. We were already shooting for the show.
Mm-hmm.
We were already shooting for season 9. The reason why production has stopped for season 9 was guess who? Just take a wild guess why production stopped. I'll wait for the answer, y'all. You doggone right, it's Andrew. Look, like Damian said, it's not meant for shade. I'm just, telling my story, and it so
Right. It's
happened he's in my story.
yeah.
I can't help that. So when we were filming, he didn't show up. He didn't communicate like he's known for, like he's been doing since 2019 or 2017, 2020, whatever. Like he's been doing. So Damian got fed up again. Damian got fed up again. Damian turned up and he went nuts. Damian's going crazy. And this time, Bry's not here to experience because about that time, Bry was getting ready. He was just getting comfortable in college.
Mm-hmm.
So Bry, he couldn't be there with us. So he wasn't there to experience it, but I was there. It was just me and Dan. Let me tell y'all something. We had to wait in almost an hour waiting for him to show up to a table. And guess what? That man came up into a taping. He came after an hour. He was only there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He was only there for about 5 minutes, y'all. True story. He was only there for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I'm sick. You y'all know, in May, when I joined the educators, the first episode, I'm spitting over here, I'm so mad. The first episode that I've done of the educators in May, I think it was May 3rd, the
Yes.
first show that I've done, Prince TJ Brian Seymour joined the educators. That show, I was doggone sick.
Yeah.
Sicker than ever. Sicker than ever. I told these gentlemen, they offered me, TJ, we can reschedule this, do it some other time. No. One thing about me, we're not pushing back the schedule.
Right.
One thing about me, we ain't pushing back. David knows that about me. We ain't pushing back nothing.
Yeah.
I said, let's go ahead and get this on the road. They said, you sure? Look, I'm good. Let's go. Let's get this thing going.
Right.
During breaks, the people brought me a fan on the side of the camera.
I remember this. This.
Like when I get sick, like I have, heat flash. So I'm over here, like, well, not heat flash, but I'm getting hot over my body, like heats up. It gets hot, then it gets cold, then it gets hot, then it. So during commercial breaks, I'm over here. I'm like, hold on, sorry, y'all got to mute for a second. My mic is about to blow on me. So my mic, my mic. Oh Lord, my fan, my fan was blowing air. So I was like, oh yeah. And while like Damian was reading his headline, while Damian was reading like, all right, welcome back to the educators. Let's get back into some more chat. While the camera was on him, my fan's still blowing. I'm over here. So there's some segments where Damian's like, so gentlemen, what do you think? I'm like, yeah, bro, you go. Because I'm like, what are they talking about? Because I'm over here enjoying my air. And so I was sick that whole entire show. I was sick.
Yes.
And guess what? I still managed to pull off a whole show.
Yes.
That's my first show.
First show as as a co-host. Yeah.
As an official co-host. My first show as an official co-host. And not once did I complain. Not once did I complain.
No.
Because, man, like that's not cool to waste people's time.
Exactly.
So because Ryan and Damian was already on there, they were already ready. I'm not going to waste their time.
Exactly.
I'd be hella pissed if somebody did that to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to do something to somebody that if I don't want them to do it to me.
Right.
Number one.
Now, Andrew, he knew that we was, recording on that day. He knew. Yep. He knew.
He knew every time.
Yeah, he knew prior. So even if you was sick or not, I'm sorry, suck it up like Prince TJ did, and let's do it. Like, seriously.
Damian, you want to know what he said? He said, I think it was he got sick earlier that morning. I said, look, look. We film in the evening time.
Right.
We film 6 o'clock p.m.
Right.
If you had got sick this morning, we got phones, they got communication sites. They got iMessage. They got Instagram, Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
email. They got all that. Why you couldn't text us that
Mm.
morning when you felt sick? Why couldn't you be like, yo, I know it's tape day, but I'm feeling real sick. Why? Why? Y'all, I just remembered. This was our premiere show for season 9. Do you
Premiere
remember that day?
show. I
Our
yeah,
premiere
I
show.
remember. I remember.
There was supposed to be all co-hosts there. Premiere show, he wasn't there. So, what's another situation that happened? Another situation that happened was we was like, okay, Andrew, go ahead, go home, go ahead, go home.
Yeah.
He's been there for 5 minutes. Go home, go home, go home, whatever. He ain't about to waste our time no more. So we go ahead and film. We done with filming that day. The next tape day comes around. I think he showed up. Did he show up?
Yes, he
Damn.
show up, but here's the thing. He
Go
was
ahead and
not
tell.
himself. I remember he was not himself. I was like, this is not who's this
That
person
man was
here?
laying in bed.
He
He was laying
was.
in bed doing a
Oh,
show.
even I know not to do that.
Do you see me and Damian? Do you see me? Look.
And Andrew's the oldest.
Ah, look. Do you do you see this? This is not my bedroom. This is not. Damien, go ahead. Look at Damien. Look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Damien.
Look at here. I'm up here in my desk corner, you guys. Do you see anywhere? Do you see a bed anywhere?
Do you see anything? So that man, while we shooting, let me show you how he was. Let me see if I can
Please
lay
do.
close.
Please do.
Ooh, hold on. Hopefully I don't break it. And if I break it, that's how I want you to put that thing up like it's nothing. I want you to ouch. I want you to show everybody that I done fell and busted my gas. Okay. So woo. All right. If I fall, I'm suing Damian Talks Education. All right.
Well,
Okay. So he was like this. Well, he was more down. He was like this. He was woo, down here doing the show, laying down. Let me get off here for busting my gas. All right. So he laying down. I'm trying to give y'all a visual so y'all can understand.
exactly.
He laying down, doing a show in bed. I didn't notice that thing until we were done. Damien and I, we didn't realize it until we were done shooting that he was laying down in bed.
Right.
So that pissed me off even more, because from right from wrong, not to do no show in bed.
Exactly.
That's just pure simple. That's just pure simple. You don't do anything like that. And so production had to pause because Damien has had it because he didn't show up. Damien didn't show up. And no, excuse me. Whoa. I'm so mad. No, it was one time where Andrew, he didn't show up. And Damien, I don't know where he was. And then that just made me go off. I'm like, hey, you guys, we cannot push this time back even further. No, we cannot. We cannot do that. So Damien, he's like, yeah, Prince EJ, we got our own personal lives. And that's when I had to realize, I was like, okay, let me calm down over here. Because yes, they do have their personal lives. So let me calm down. So we took that day off. We had another day that we're supposed to go to work. Damien understood what I was saying the other day. Andrew didn't show up. So Damien go in the group chat. He says, literally, eating freaking Andrew up. Andrew, you are not showing up. This is it. I've had it with you. All that, right?
Yep.
So Andrew's done. Again.
Second time around.
Again. Second time. Again, he's done. So he got fired once more. He didn't leave, y'all. He did not leave. He got fired once more. And I remember this meeting like it was yesterday. He showed up to the meeting. It was me, Damian, Bry, and Andrew. Bry, he's the president and CEO, so he has to know what's going on. So we were telling Damian, and we were telling Bry what was going on. And Andrew had this little old excuse. I'm not going to put his business out there because that's just not what I am. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. So Andrew, he has his excuse, and uh, it's something. You know, felt bad for him, but it's something.
Yeah.
And so we were just like, it's best for you just to go ahead and go. Best for you to go ahead and go. And so if you want me to keep it all the way real, Damian, or you want me to cut some slack? You want me to keep it all the way real?
No, that's why you're here. Keep it real. Keep it real. Telling the story. Telling your side of the story. Yes.
I got word from Damian, so guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep it real. Here we go,
Yes.
y'all.
But
Follow me.
wait a
Let me know.
minute.
Oh,
Wait a
go ahead.
minute. Wait a minute, because we
I'm about
gotta,
to go in.
yeah, wait, we gotta cool down first. We gotta cool down before we hop right
Yeah.
into that. Because, yeah, so you guys, we're gonna take a short break, okay? But we got more with our exclusive interview. Yeah, calm yourself down there, Prince TJ. We got more of our exclusive interview with Prince
Woo.
TJ right after the break, you guys. This is Damian Talks Education. Yeah, calm down, Prince TJ.
Ooh, I'm calm.
Ooh.
I was about to go in on them.
Yeah, yeah, just wait a moment. Wait a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Damian Talks Education. Alrighty, we are still doing our exclusive interview with Prince TJ, and his chair's not on the floor, you guys. So I'm quite a little worried because yeah, uh-huh.
I'm there now.
All right,
What's
so we
I'm cooled off
we
now.
was we was last talking about you have brought up, we had a meeting, it was all of us, you, me, Andrew, and Brinier, and that's where we kind of left off it. So let's piggyback up.
Okay. I was like, Damien, you want me to go in? You want me to be real? I was about to
Hmm.
go in. So I'm about to go in now, y'all.
Yeah, go right in. I got my snacks, you guys. I got my snack over here. Let's go.
Mm, mm. All right. So we had a discussion and the vision that's you guys know was supposed that the one that you know with Damien, me, my chair is squeaking. All right. The one that you know with Damien, me, and Bry. Was excuse me, y'all. Was the first supposed to be Damien, me, and Andrew. But Andrew, take a wild guess on what? Just take a wild guess. The consistency. Andrew not showing up and the consistency of Andrew not communicating. And it's not necessarily, I can care less about him not showing up, but it's just due to the fact that communication, man, that's
Communication,
key.
communication.
Like, if you're not going to show up, at least you can do is tell us, like, please, like, if you don't have a job, communicate. It's not, I promise you guys, it's really not that hard. It's really not that hard to communicate with your coworkers, to communicate with your colleagues. It's not that hard. So when he's not communicating, when we did the vision, he was not communicating. And so he had got let go from that show too. I'm being completely 100% honest with you guys. He got fired from that show too. And you've probably seen blogs and seen more productions make posts about the vision coming with Andrew, Damian, and Prince TJ. And it's not happening with Andrew because he got fired. And so that was my last strike for him. It seriously was my last and final strike for him. He had got fired from The Joy, from The Educators, Part 1, Season 8, from The Vision in September, in The Educators, Season 9 in November. How do you get fired 4 times in a year? 4 times. And go on a press release and say that you left. Let's keep it real with each other. There's no reason to lie. There's
Right.
seriously no reason to lie. No reason. You know you done wrong, and you fail to admit that. You fail to admit what you did was wrong, and you got fired from that. Now, the position that we are currently in now is that he has been terminated from the company. Fired and terminated, no, fired is one thing, but to be terminated is another. The first 4 times he got fired. Now he's terminated from Seymour Productions because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Terminating means you are not allowed to work at Seymour Productions anymore. You are not allowed to work at Seymour Productions. You are not allowed to work with anything Seymour Productions is affiliated with because we have lost trust in you.
Mm.
So don't get on these press releases or don't go to interviews talking about I left this because Seymour Productions only cared about such and such. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you are 25 years old and you know what you've done, you know what you did, you know the truth. And so when you know the truth, spill the truth. Spill the truth. People have made multiple threats telling me, I will expose you. I will tell this on my Instagram stories. I will post what all you, I will post screenshots. My answer has always been the same to everybody who said that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because someone who's going to be like, no, you don't need to do that, man. You don't need to do that. Why are you going to take social media for? That means somebody's guilty. But when somebody's like, okay, go ahead, do it. I don't have nothing to hide. Go ahead, post it. Post the screenshots. There won't be nothing in there. I'm not guilty of nothing. I'm not guilty of nothing but being committed to my work, being committed to my time, and being committed to what I am passionate about. So you can post whatever you want on social media. You can make false claims. You can post screenshots. Okay. All it's going to be doing is making you look miserable. It will
Mm-hmm.
make you look miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say because if you post all these screenshots, okay, I'm speaking for myself here. If you're posting all these screenshots between me, you and I don't have nothing to hide, so I'm like, go ahead, post them. And you post them, people are gonna be reading like, okay, so what's he trying to tell us? Okay, you don't want to show up. Okay, what? You didn't show up at meetings, you got fired. Okay, what's up? This is making you look bad. So the reason why I say go ahead and post them is because so you can post them and so I can go look back and read at them just in case you've done some editing, just in case you've done some touch ups, just in case you didn't post what you, just in case, basically what I'm trying to say is just in case you posted what you wanted to post and not posted the real story, and which is Andrew did right here. Him on this interview shared what he wanted to share, said what he wanted to say, but didn't say. the full story, didn't say the full truth. And that's my concern. Because if you're not more of a person, I'm not gonna come for his manhood, but if you're not more of a person to get up on this interview and when that question is and you're doing the exclusive, and everybody has their own story. But I'm sorry, but your story was wrong. We have the same story. We experienced the same exact thing. The story that you shared here on the show is the same exact story that we have, but it's just different. You want to know why? Because you left out some stuff. See, Prince DJ don't leave out anything. Prince DJ don't leave out anything. Look, if somebody invite me somewhere to tell the truth, that's what I'm gonna do. Tell them the truth. I'm not coming for nobody. Not coming for nobody. But just know, telling a lie will always put you in a bad position. But telling a truth will always set you up in a good position. Just saying. And I want y'all to know, after I seen that interview in January, I texted Andrew and I said that I can send the screenshots over to Damian's team so they can show you what I texted him. And I said specifically, why did you share the real story on Damian's show? And he left me on red. He left me on red. And I can tell you that says everything. That tells me all I need to know. That tells me all I need to know. Because why? Why didn't you tell the real story? Maybe here's some options. Afraid of the truth? Didn't want to look like the bad guy? Or was too embarrassed? But hey, I'm only here to share my story, and I just shared my story.
And I thank you for that. Seriously, I really do. Because yeah, that says something right there. That says something right there. He read the message and
Didn't
wow,
respond.
wow. I think, and I y'all can't speak for Andrew, so I don't know. But I think that he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed by it. And he just does not want to admit it. But
Yeah.
Andrew, you're the one, I'm sorry. You're the one that caused all of this. Like seriously, I wish like we could go back to 2020, and that was during the pandemic, you guys. And that's when it all started. It went downhill for us both because 2019, we was just starting. It was great, y'all. Seriously, our chemistry, great. But once that pandemic hit, ooh, that it was over by then. It was just over, but we just kept going on. We just kept going on. And
Yeah.
I seriously want to ask you this, Andrew, because I know you're watching. I seriously want to ask you this because I don't know. You probably still are a teacher or you're still working in school. I don't know. And to be honest, I really don't care. No shade, you guys, no shade. But because I remember a couple of times onto this, well, not on this show, but on The Educators, you had always mentioned, communication is key, this and that, never be late, this and that. But let me say this to you, Andrew. Do you do that where you work at, you show up at your school to your students, you show up late, you don't communicate with them to the coworkers, this and that? But please let me know because if your answer is a no, Andrew, oh, that says something right there. That tells me that you did not like us. I'm y'all. I'm speaking it. I'm speaking it. If his answer is a no, you guys, which I think it is, that he did not like us. He did not want to be around us. He was just here just to. I don't know. I don't know what was his reason was. I don't know.
And
But
of us, because he allowed you. It says it all right. Yeah, it says it all right there. He allowed you to do all the work. educators come into tapings, waste their times, and manage to be in the spotlight. That's terrible.
It
That's terrible.
is. It is. And you guys, I am still hurt to this day that he did this to me. Like I did, you guys don't know. During the what 4 years I had did the educators. I was doing everything, you guys, literally everything. Bringing on the guests, the topics, what we're going to talk about, this and that. I did it all, you guys, from season 2 until season 8. I did it all
Yep.
myself, you guys, myself. Well, with a little help, in our last season. But I was like, who does that to a person? Who does that to a person? Doesn't communicate about it. He was like, he was using me. I'ma just y'all, but I'ma put it out there. He was using me. He was using me. And I don't want to admit that, but he was. Go ahead, Prince TJ, because this is go ahead.
I got to say, when I heard all of this was going on, when I heard he left Damian to edit, to write, to publish, to do all the digital marketing, I said, no, sir. I said, no, sir. And I said, Damian, this is all going to come to an end right now. You're going to clear up your schedule. I'm going to take over the editing. I'm going to take over. So all Damian needs to do is pick out what we're going to talk about and show up the tapings. And, also, here, deal with the, Instagram and the Twitter stuff like that. I said, Damian, no more stressing. No more stressing. Because I felt that as a friend, we have to come on here, even though we newbies, okay, forget all that. But I have to come on here as a friend to help out a friend. To see what he was doing alone, all of this by himself, no help,
Yeah,
really? And you just showing up late to take things, really? I'm
yeah.
like, no, man, no way. I got to do something because this is absurd.
Yeah,
This
and
is
and it
absurd.
was taking a toll onto me, you guys. That's why, like in every season, there's some episodes that I'm out because it was taking a toll on me, you guys. Like I have to step back because woo, I'm doing too much in every season. And that's the reason. That was the reason. And
Yeah,
I look back on those days like, gosh, how did I manage? How did I manage to keep on going when I was going through that? I don't know
yeah.
how, you guys. I don't know how, but whoa, it
And
was a lot.
it was found that when season 8 had happened and we had joined the show and you weren't stressing no more, doing everything by yourself. It was seen. I'm being told that we have comments commenting that Damien looked happier, that Damien looked like he was at peace. I didn't notice it at that time because, I'm
Yeah.
focusing on everything. I'm focusing on doing the show. I'm focusing on a lot. So I didn't notice it we didn't notice it at that time, y'all. But at as we look back, we're like, well, man, we looked at season 1. Well, we couldn't look at season 1, but we looked at the seasons that had video, and we looked. Damien looked it different by the season. Um,
Yeah.
but he was just sitting there, just to kind of, he was like, "Welcome to the educators,"
That's how I
to
was doing, y'all. That's how I was
you
doing.
know.
Yeah.
And so, he was happy, but it looked
I,
something.
I I wasn't happy, y'all. I was just doing it for y'all. Doing it
Yeah,
for
something
y'all.
was not right.
Yeah.
And when we look back at season 8, Damien, I'm telling you, Welcome to the educators. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. And so y'all, I mean, I'm not telling no lie. That y'all can prove that for yourselves. Y'all can go back and look at yourselves. Y'all can go back and so I brought up an idea to the gentleman out here, you know, because I don't want to talk about Andrew no more. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dame. I don't want to talk about him no more.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. Let me just say this quickly, and then you could go on.
Okay.
Uh, because I want to know, and probably all of us wants to know. Um,
Okay.
are you, as of today, are in contact with him? Do you want to rebuild whatever, it was? Because I don't think you was friends to begin with him. Am I correct? I don't think so.
In the beginning, in the
Well,
beginning, when we were guest co-hosting,
well, yeah.
and when I joined the show, but after I seen all that has happened by March, I was like, oh, good.
Yeah.
March, I'm
Well,
like,
do you want to, like, potentially, like, in the future work with him?
oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
There you
I mean,
have
I'm
it.
just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it
Yeah.
real with
Yeah.
y'all. Absolutely not. Because and I've been asked that so many times throughout this company. Damien has asked me, Prestige, please do this, please give him one more chance. I'm like, yeah, no, okay, that's Andrew. No, I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I gave him another chance and boom. Look what happened.
Yeah.
Boom, he did exactly what I anticipated him to do. And so and that's just Damien, him being Damien and being who he is and being nice, wanting to give people chances. That's fine. That's Damien does what he does. But
Yeah.
me,
Well, that was the
I
old
give
Damien. That was the old Damien. But yeah, nah.
I give you about two, maybe three chances, and your history for me. And so definitely not. When the opportunity, what happened was, Seymour Productions had got an offer from Star, they wanted to put over here Fret News. We said no. The Bry, he gave me an option. He said, "Do you feel comfortable working on this?" I said, "No, absolutely not, because I already know what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Damien knows what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
We all know what's gonna happen. So we're
Yeah.
gonna let Star find out for themselves. No shade to you, Star. No shade to y'all, Star. Y'all are good people, good people, good people. But I just gotta talk about your coworker for a minute."
Yeah.
So Star, y'all are good. Y'all are good people. But I already know what's anticipated with him. It's already like predicted for me. You've done that so many times. How do you expect us to regain that trust? We can't regain any trust if we don't see any progress,
Mm.
right?
Hmm.
The time that Damien and I, our friendship took a toll because, I'm not going to say no name, but because of a person,
Yeah.
you know, Damien, I wanted him to regain my trust, and he wanted me to regain his trust. So to do that, we had to see progress. If I didn't see Damien trying to try to regain trust, then there's nothing to regain. But he was trying. He tried. He got his show back, and he's good. What happens is, if you're not trying to have us regain your trust, Andrew, then nothing needs to happen. So no, I'm not in contact. No, I will not be in contact.
All righty. Thanks. Thanks for that. Okay, because you say you wanted to get off of Andrew. Yeah, let's get
Yes,
off of Andrew. So, all
I
righty.
brought,
So,
I brought up a recommendation to these gentlemen, Damien and Bry, and we had such a great time on the educators that I wanted to do sort of like a reactions reacting to our past debates, reacting to our best moments on the show. So it'll be like what y'all think? Let us know, y'all. We're gonna give this a poll for Damian Talks Education. Let us know what we should do, you guys. I'm thinking that it should be something for the educators YouTube page to keep it, updated, to keep it, fresh,
Yeah,
and
keep it
posted and
alive.
stuff, keep it alive. So I'm thinking that we should um keep it consistent and post like reaction videos on us reacting to our old best moment videos for the show. I think that would
Okay.
be amazing.
I think that would be, going back
Yeah.
because I haven't seen you guys like none of the episodes. So
I don't watch. I'm sorry.
it's it's gonna be quite okay. Oh, I said that. Oh, that's what I was wearing. Oh, okay. Oh, what was I thinking?
Ah, and I got to tell you guys, I remember this one debate I was filming. Oh no, we were filming. We were heated on this debate, and we went to break. Our breaks are usually filled with talking, it's filled with laughter, us, making jokes with each other. I remember on that specific episode, our break was completely silent.
None of us was saying nothing. None of
Our break
us.
was completely silent. We were not even looking at each other. We were looking
Uh-uh.
down. We were looking at our devices. We weren't saying anything to each other. And when
Yeah,
it was time, producers told us, all right, y'all, time to go back. And so we were like, all right, welcome back to the educator. And so we were like, what the heck? So that would be crazy. Y'all, I'm just putting it out there. That would be crazy if we had like some behind the scenes going on that nobody's ever seen before, that we haven't even seen before. If we had some behind the scenes in there that we could review, that would be fun. That would be awesome.
I know that would be fun.
We were
Oh,
crazy.
that was. Oh, I remember that was like. Oh,
We
I
were excited
will.
for
We were.
anything. We're like,
Y'all seriously. Ooh,
I was like, wow. So I
I
can't
know.
wait this fall for the vision because I want to see what we do.
I
I
know.
want to
Me
see how
too.
we do.
Me too. Me too as well. And that's gonna be really exciting. Something just fell over
Yeah.
here, but okay. Uh, but
Well,
I'm really excited about it. Now, Prince DJ, since you're here, talk with us. New projects. What are you working on for 2024? Give us some updates.
oh wow. Oh wow. Hey man. I just caught a foot cramp. Okay, y'all. So let me just tell y'all right now, I am in the set of y'all know it gotta be extra. The Prince DJ show. The Prince DJ show. The Prince DJ show. Hey. Uh, Y'all, the Prince TJ show airs this fall. Can I say the date?
Yes,
It'll be fine.
hopefully.
September the 10th. Y'all, September 10th, we will be live on air. Back in daytime, baby.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
I'm on that set, y'all. I'm on the set of the Prince TJ show. We are excited over here. I come here to the studio every day. Even though ooh, ooh, yeah, no, don't eat too many donuts, y'all, in a day. You'll turn out looking
Oh,
like me.
oh my
Woo!
gosh.
But I want to say I come here to the set and come here to the studio and look at it every day because it reminds me of the show. And even though we haven't started production yet, I just want to remind myself that I've been told yes. I've been getting no's after no's. I've had so many daytime talk pilots. Even while doing late night hustle, I've had so many daytime talk pilots, and every one of them come out to no. Everybody said no. BCT, Vin TV, everybody said no. And so I stuck in late night for a while because they say don't leave one job until you already have another job, right? Don't
Mm.
leave one job until the other job is secure. So I didn't leave late night hustle. And that's the true honest. That's the truth, y'all. If y'all want to know the truth on why I left late night hustle, that's the main deep truth. Um, that is not probably I can't say on TV because that's just not TV appropriate. But I can say it on the podcast though. I left late night hustle because I already had another job secured. And so basically, when I was like, I'm leaving y'all this May, I was supposed to leave this month, y'all. I was supposed to leave late night hustle this month. But
Oh
they told me to
yeah.
leave in December. They told me to leave December. So I was like, look, the Prince TJ show is secured, but it ain't that secure. It ain't that secure. So, yeah, I'll be going to fall. I'll be coming to fall, May, June, July, August, September in 4 months. So, won't he do it? Yes, he would. Yeah. Yay. And let me tell y'all, if y'all want to know what this show is about, this show is strictly. I'm getting to my music era now, and this show, I promise, music. Music on top of music. Music. If somebody asks me how would I describe the Prince DJ show, I'd say music. Music. Because it's gonna be filled with a lot of music, I can say. Oh, y'all know that
Stupid.
Beyonce. Whoa. Look, y'all. Even though I can't sing,
Why?
even though I can't sing, I will be. It will be filled with music, y'all. Music on top of music. I can give a hint. Y'all ready? Funny laughter. Funny laughter. That's all I'm gonna say. Funny laughter.
Yes, yes, and we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. We are so very excited over here at Damian Talks Education about your new daytime talk show, the Prince TJ Show. It will premiere this fall, you guys, this September. We can't wait. We cannot
September
wait.
10th.
Yes, 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 yes. So I want to thank you, Prince TJ, seriously, for coming on, for sharing your side of the story, with everything with the educators.
Absolutely.
And hopefully you guys we will try to get Bronner Seymour as well because there's his side as well. And once we have everybody on, I just want it to be hashed out, to be over with. Let's not talk about it again no more. Let's just
Put
only
it in the
talk about,
past.
yeah, let's leave that in the past and just only talk about the good times. That's it. That is it.
Boom.
No
Boom.
negative
Hit the
with
nail.
that show no more. Nothing. Nothing.
Hit the nail. Hit
So
the nail.
yes, yes, yes. You guys make sure to follow Prince TJ onto his socials, you guys. They are onto your screen right now. Um, you will be back soon. You will be back soon.
I,
Um,
I got a feeling.
yeah, because probably the next time you will come on, it would probably be the three of us, maybe, Bronnier, to talk about the vision. So, but that would be,
What?
yeah, that would be later down in 2024, you guys, right? So I want you guys to have a great day. Oh, be sure to follow the show, you guys, on social media. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube so you know when new episodes come out. Please,
And
please,
that
please
bell.
do. Yes,
Ding.
don't forget that bell. Yes, because new episodes every Friday, you guys. New episodes every Friday, okay? So, have a great day, you guys. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. And I will see you guys next time right here on Damian Talks Education.
Bye.
Peace.